Hey, I'm Tiffany from Music Blog Yeah, and I'm here with New Politics. How are you doing?
Great, how are you?
I'm doing great, thanks for asking. Before we start the interview, do you mind just introducing yourself to our Music Blog Yeah
Sure.
viewers?
I am Louis from New Politics. I play drums, and here we are.
Awesome. So you're currently on the Wilderness Politics Tour and
Yes.
co-headlining it with Andrew McMahon in the Wilderness.
Yes.
And you're actually almost done.
Yes.
So far, how has the tour been?
It's been amazing. It's been incredible. We made so many new friends. The fans have been incredible. The shows have been awesome. I really don't have anything bad to say about anything. I mean, this is our second time now on the tour, actually coming to Canada. The first time we're in Toronto now. We were in Vancouver, I think, maybe. But we're pumped. The tour's been great.
Awesome. I'm glad to have you back in Toronto.
Yeah. Love
so
Toronto.
I actually noticed on your Vine that there's one with Soren throwing the cap and then you catching it with your head.
This is the hat.
Is that
right
the
here.
one? Awesome.
This is it. I was wearing it backwards though, so.
How many times did it take you guys to actually successfully do that?
I think it was at least 6 or 7 times.
Yeah.
But me and Soren fall into these things all the time with like stupid things like that. Like just yesterday on the bus, we were like, he had his eyes closed and I was throwing a lemon at him and he was like, I gotta catch it. And it took like 8 times. I can't believe we didn't film it, but he caught it. This time, like, he was just being like, just messing around with me, and he threw the hat at me and it almost fell on my head. And then that turned into like, okay, we gotta do this. Stop, turn the camera on. And then next thing you know, it happened. But it looked, the way, like, it looked like it was edited, like, it's just the way it, like, landed on my head, but it really wasn't. It was, like, 100% off.
Is that what you guys like to do to entertain yourself while on tour?
We do a lot of stupid things to entertain ourselves on tour. That's definitely one of them, though.
Is there anything else you like to do while you have free time?
We play a lot of video games. We're, like, big Xbox and PlayStation fans, so we do a lot of that. We beat each other up a lot. We have, like, fake wrestling matches. And I mean, on our to be honest, it's fun just to like sit down and relax and like watch movies and stuff when you're not working, because our schedule is pretty crazy. We have like press and stuff like that. We get up early. We have to, so. But yeah, we party a lot too. Like probably more than we should.
Can you tell us the story behind New Politics tally symbol?
Yeah. The logo has been with New Politics since I joined the band, even before I was in the band. But what it stands for is the 3 of us, the 3 slashes going up and down are us, and the slash across is our fans. And it's the symbol actually represents unity, like united. And we just thought it would be a cool way to like give back, to our fans and the people who supported us, and that's what it represents,
That's awesome. And I think, do you have a tattoo of it on the back of your
back of my neck, somewhere. There it is. I don't know if I can. Can you get that? It's right next to the Dunkin' Donuts cup in my ear.
Oh god. Oh, you have a Dunkin' Donuts one?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh my god. That's really funny.
People of Canada are going to hate me now because I know it's like Tim Hortons.
No, you need a Tim Hortons one.
Yeah, exactly.
So you actually played a show in Cleveland last night at the House of Blues.
Yes.
And it was streamed online on Yahoo Live. I was able to catch a bit of it.
So much fun.
Yeah, it looked very fun. And before you guys got off stage, you guys wanted to take a photo with your fans in the crowd. And Soren actually gave his guitar out to the fans to hold up and take the photo with. And I find that that takes a lot of trust to just give your guitar away. And overall as a band, I find you guys interact so well with your fans. You're always tweeting them back, and you're so loving. Is that something you guys find important to do to spread that love? I think
it's the most, if not the most important thing we do, besides the music. That's like, all honesty, as an artist or entertainer or anything, we know that we wouldn't be anywhere without our fans. They sustain our entire way of life. They keep us going, and all we want to do is give back to them tenfold what they give to us. So if that means putting the guitar into the audience and standing, getting as close as we can, or retweeting or liking photos, we're gonna do it, and it's so flattering to all 3 of us to just the fact that we can travel the world, play our songs and people love them, legitimately love them, and want to meet us and want to talk to us. It's like the most. It's like no one gets to experience that, you know. Very few people do, and you know that's why we feel like we owe it to them, you know. And it's also like I said, it's super flattering, and you know, to like you if you're having a bad day, you know, and you know because we're human just like everyone else, you know, you have bad days. You wake up and you know social media, you check your Instagram, you check your Twitter, and all it takes is like one little comment from the fan, you know, and it's like, and it could make your day, like, you know, and I think vice versa too. It like goes back and forth, you know. So it's super important, and we love it, you know. We love you all.
Yeah. That's awesome. So I would also like to congratulate you on the latest release of your new album.
Thank you.
What's the significance behind the title Vikings?
Vikings. It's really funny.
Okay.
Vikings is, you know, like a Danish reference. Vikings were Danish, like sailors, I guess.
Okay.
You know, like pirates almost. And you know, they conquered a lot of stuff over in Denmark, and like, you know, a lot of things like that. And there's an ongoing joke in the band, you know, I'm the only American in the band. So I get a lot of crap from like David and Soren, you know, all this crap. And so when we were writing the record, we were trying to come up with names and ideas and concepts and stuff. I was like, oh, you know, why don't we just go? They were thinking of all these like Danish things, like all these like funny Danish references, and I was like getting annoyed at because I'm like, here I am, like the American, and I was like, you know, why don't we just call the record Vikings? Yeah. The Vikings, and everyone in the room turned around and were like, that's it, that's what we're gonna call it. And,
awesome.
So I like shot myself in the foot with that one. So it's like, you know, no, but it's actually a great name for the record, and it fits very well. So.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah.
So overall, your album has been getting great reviews, and it still has an upbeat and happy and carefree vibe to it, like your previous albums. Can you tell us a bit about the process behind making this one?
Yeah. The process behind making Vikings was actually a completely different like experience for us, because when we wrote A Band Girl in Harlem, we were in a very, you know, rough headspace. You know, we were financially suffering. You know, the guys had just came over to the States, and when they first came over and I joined the band, we were on the road, so you don't really think about like, you know, downtime and home, you know. When we stopped touring on the first record, it was like we were done. Like we were just sitting in an apartment, like writing for like 8 months, and they like, you know, they basically got severely homesick, you know. So they were dealing with that. I was trying to make them feel better, like introducing them to friends, and like, you know, and meanwhile my friends have become better friends with them now.
No, they're stealing your
They
friends.
stole my friends away from me. But yeah, so like that headspace was that, and that created a lot of the vibe on A Bad Girl in Harlem. Vikings was the birth of like this. We were in such a happy headspace because we had the success from Harlem, and we were doing all this like, you know, 300 days on the year touring like nonstop. We were on our first bus tour. We were out with Fall Out Boy and Paramore and Monumentor, and we were just like in the back of our bus, just having fun and writing music, like, you know. And we would write ideas at night, like after we were just hanging out, like we would go in the back of the bus, come up with ideas. I would, you know, Soren would have a guitar riff, or Dave would have a melody, or I would have drums, whatever, and we would write it together, and then go to sleep and wake up in the morning and be like, wow, this is really good. Yeah. And then we would work on it more. Mm-hmm. And we did that for 3 months, maybe 4 months, and to the end of the tour. Went home, worked on it a little bit more in our own studio, and then we sent everything out to management. And usually the way that works is like, you know, management will come back with points, you know, like stuff that, well, maybe you should try this. They didn't say a word. They were just like, our manager was like, I think you guys had a record here. Yeah. And we
awesome.
have never tried it. Like we've never, it was always like, no, let's do this, let's do blah, blah, blah. And we were blown away. And we recorded, and there we are.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's good.
So, can you please explain to me the song Strings Attached?
Yeah.
Especially the part where there's someone who sounds like they inhaled helium and is going on a rampage about someone drinking Coca-Cola, taking their USB stick, and reading their magazines.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Okay, No Strings Attached. Those two things have nothing to do with each other. No Strings Attached is just a song, a fun song that we wrote, you know, just being carefree, like, you know, I just want to be myself, like just let go and be you know, just go crazy,
Right.
have fun, you know. But the secret track at the end is David and myself. We were in France actually. We were in Paris, and our old tour manager and our front of house guy, sound guy, got into an argument, and our sound guy was yelling that at our tour manager.
Oh, wow.
So, and me and David were the only people there listening to this, and we were laughing incredibly. So we were just in the studio one night partying, having fun. Like, definitely had a couple of drinks, and Soren just hit record, and David was in the booth, like, and he just went off on like this thing. And it was so funny when we heard it back, and we were like, we gotta figure out a way to sneak this into the record, and we did that, and we did. The first part is me in a hotel room, like just saying how much I want to hang out, like after partying. And
are you the one rapping?
Yeah, me and David.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Rapping about gold.
Yeah, it's me and David.
It's pretty good.
Thank you. But yeah, that was just a fun thing, and we're like 90s kids, so we, you know, I remember growing up, like on all of the records that I would buy, there was always like a secret track, and I was like, man, we should bring that back, we should do it. And we have a catalog of like joke songs, of songs that should never be let out to the world, and songs that like, well, if we release this could be awesome, like people could like this. So we just went with it. I don't even think the label knew that we did it.
No, they don't know what song.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Okay, so your music videos like West End Kids and Everywhere I Go, they're so much fun to watch and really entertaining. In West End Kids, each of you guys have a fight sequence.
Yeah. Did
you guys have to prepare and train to film those fight scenes?
Yeah, it was intense. It was crazy. Yeah, we didn't really know what we were getting into. We showed up at the shoot, and the first thing that the director says to us is, okay, Lou, go get fitted for your karate gi, and the dude is gonna, you're gonna learn fight choreography. And I was like, fight choreography? I've never gotten into a fight in my life. I never did like karate or anything. So me and Lolo actually, who's here, were fighting. That's who I'm fighting in it. So me and Lolo for like hours were like learning this like crazy fight thing. And like by the end of the day, both of our forearms were just like bruised and like, but it was fun. I mean, it was a ton of fun, and it was so cool because all of our friends, you know, Fall Out Boy, hung out, Travi, like, and it was just like a big family hang, and I can't believe some of they all like stuck around. The shoot went till like 1 a.m. and everyone just like stayed.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was pretty rad. It was awesome. Yeah.
That's a great collaboration.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Awesome. Well, that wraps things up. I'd just like to say thank you so much for taking time to do this interview. And for all the viewers at home, make sure to check out musicblogyeah.com for all exclusive interviews and features with your favorite band. We'll see you guys later.